Hello, hello everyone. Come on in. Have a great time. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? On this, another wild randomizer. Where we're gonna be silly gooses. Because we have randomized a lot of things in this Final Fantasy XII. How's everybody doing? Hello, FTL. Hello, Grim. Hello, everybody else. So yes, today we are starting a Final Fantasy XII open world randomizer. Do this? I cannot do this. And hopefully it should be a hoot. Hello, Trick. So, yes, what is randomized? That is the question of the day. And to answer that question, we're actually just going to hop over to the game. So give me 1 second to pop over here. You're being... I don't want to do that. Move you down here. Okay. What's randomized? Yes. No, actually. Not everything is randomized. There's actually a decent amount that is not randomized. Because I think this is going to be wacky enough as it is. First off, how does the volume sound? Game compared to my voice. And then on the up and downy of volumes with this opening music. Good. Okay. Because both voice and in-game balance are good. Perfect. Because the one downside, so maybe just drop 1 or 2 notches. Which thing? Okay. Because the one downside, so obviously to do mods, we have to play this on the PC version. One issue is the PC version pauses anytime you exit out of it, and I don't know how to stop it. There isn't a setting. There's apparently one of the mods I had to install to get the randomizer working has a setting, but I don't know where the config file is. Didn't know it had it until like 5 minutes ago. Didn't want to break the whole randomizer 5 minutes before I had to go live. So, we're just going to have to accept that. Hello, Patrick, and Music, and Prinny. So, let us get into it. I've already made sure everything looks correct. I have to press O. We're starting a new game! What could possibly happen? I may need to move chat, actually. I think information shows up where chat currently exists. And here we are! The game immediately loads us into the Sandsea instead of where it would normally load you. Welcome to the FF12 Randomizer. The following will display the current seed information. Gaze upon the current seed information. It's very exciting. The goal for the seed, find a writ of transit and travel to Bahamut. The possible writ of transit locations for this seed are gather the necessary items to climb the Pharos and defeat Sid 2, or find randomly in a non-missable location. This can be virtually anywhere. Other notes for this seed. Main party members' starting items have been randomized. Check your inventory for new items after they join. Do you want to hear all the details about the randomizer? Sure. Mostly for chat's benefit. Your goal is to reach the Bahamut. Simple, right? The only way to get there is by finding a writ of transit, boarding the straw, and flying to the Bahamut. Where to start is up to you. The world opens up as you find key items and defeat some key bosses. If you ever get stuck, check your key items. You can also check the documentation generated for spoilers on this seed. Yeah, beat the game by defeating the game. That is very true. However, go ahead and take this. So Tomaj gives some starting items, and we have gotten a bunch of Exerberries, the license for Exodus, the license for Famfrit, the money, a shelled trophy, a princess curse, and Kira. Okay. Okay, so we have an Esper already. So, first thing, all of the regular hunts are unlocked at the very start. They've already been accepted, and I've already talked to the person who gives you the hunt, just as like a timing things. And you never need to use it. So, fun fact, Trick, I was doing some testing with this, with the mod, and I got, Exer berries were being sold at a shop for 10 gil, so I just bought a bunch of them and used them to kill Garuda by throwing a bunch of them. Okay, so, what is randomized? So first off, you may notice, the one character in our party is Penelo, not Vaughn. All of the and we don't have every character, we just have Penelo. And that is because, every character is randomized. They will join at their normal locations, but who joins at each location is randomized. So, because starting characters' equipment is randomized, so their basic equipment is not randomized. This is standard. This does not change. However, when main characters join your party in the game, they also bring with them a couple random items. Like when Penelo joins in the Giza Plains, you get Cure. When Fran joins the party in the Garamscythe Waterway, you get Fire. You get Fire. When Balthier joins the party, at the same time, you get the First Aid Technic. Those are also random. So, the first thing I need to check is, what did she bring with her? For that, I'm going to check the inventory. So we got the Shelled Trophy. We got that from Tomage. We got a small feather. Okay, I don't know what that is. She brought with her Slow and Gravity. Interesting. I think some of these items, you just start with them for convenience, and that. So, no, character stats are not randomized, they are the same. Next thing that is randomized is license boards. You will notice, these license boards, may look a little different than you're familiar with. Yes, slow is actually huge, I always forget to use it, but a lot of bosses can be hit with it. You may notice that these do not look like the license boards you are familiar with. And it lists two. Essentially, how the randomizer works is there are 12 left halves and 12 right halves of garment grids. Not garment grids, I'm playing never mind. License boards. And as part of the randomization, it just sort of smushes them together. No, Jareth, they're not actually instant double classes. They are half classes. So if I look in here, this is still only one job board. It's only one job board with of licenses, but around about like the middle section, the left half is one job board made with intentionality, and the right half is a different job board made with intentionality. We will still be unlocking second job classes or second license boards at some point. So, Penelo is obviously has a high magic stat. That's sort of the thing she is good at. White Mage Demolitionist does seem like a good option. We could also go Dark Bishop Black Belt. Yes, so you can be like 4 half classes. Time Mage, is Time Mage even, I don't even, so I can't be Time Mage. Time Mage is not a thing that exists. Basically, yes. They have, basically, yes, Light. They basically made, halves of jobs and just sort of put them randomly together. Oh boy. I'm gonna guess, does Gambler learn time magic? I don't want to, like, spend, like, an hour and a half looking through all of these. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it might be under whatever, Astrologer is probably it, and now I can't find it. Astrologer Rogue, though, doesn't... yeah, Astrologer gets time magic. They're gonna get slow, but I don't know that that's a good use of Penelo's skill set. Because she's really good at damage. Sorcerer Supreme, I guess the modder hated Time Battle Mage that much. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Sorcerer Supreme is also Time Mage. I was, like, confused by what spells they got. Yeah, they get... No, they sort of just... They look like they just get, like, kind of a smattering. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go White Mage for... Or Dark Bishop, maybe? Because I think Dark Bishop also learns White Magic. They do. And that way, I think she'll also get, like, offensive stuff. I mean, Black Belt does nothing for her, but... I think there's Arcane Magic and Healing Magic this way. So, we're going to make Penelo a Dark Bishop. That way, I have Healing. I have Healing. Oh, and one thing, this is not Randomizer specific, but I am glad I purchased FF12 on the PC. Apparently, you can set Final Fantasy XII to run at 60 frames per second on the PC, and it looks and runs so much nicer than it does on the PS5. So, obviously, once Randomizer nonsense is done, I will probably be doing future recordings on PC, assuming I can figure out that... So I don't think stats can be randomized. Equipment can be randomized. Can be randomized in a lot of different ways. I did not do that. I think we have enough going on. Yeah, it's like... And like, I'm sure the PS5, in theory, could run Final Fantasy XII in 60 FPS, but there's not a setting for it. You just can't. Yeah, Tara. It's locked to 30 on the PS5. I may look into doing that between streams, Haris, or Harais. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Because I don't know how to do that. Well, I mean, I could put, like, text on screen, but I don't want to take up too much screen real estate. I'm sure there's some way to set up something so people can just ask about it, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Oh, you know what I could do? What I should do between streams is type up what's randomized and put it in the description. So then when people ask what's randomized, I can tell them look at the description. Yeah. So for now, that's an exciting question, Jareth. I would love to know the answer to that. Listen, I know I'm a streamer, but I don't actually know how to do anything. I just sort of make it up. Anyway, so shops, as you may have briefly seen, they're also fully randomized. So here we have some hats, some random swords, some decent katanas. Vox. We can learn the Vox spell. Exorberries are available in the shop. That's exciting. Some gold needles. Every shop in Rabanastre is going to have the same inventory. I'm good at making it work. I'm good at figuring out how to make things work. That's all I've got. I randomized the characters. I did not get, I did not get Vanilla by chance. Oh, did you mean get Penelo by chance? I did get Penelo just by random chance. Vaughn will always appear in town areas, non-combat zones. Because the game doesn't display active party members. But as soon as we head out into the Giza Plains, which is going to be our first destination for reasons I'll explain shortly, we'll skip this cutscene. And yeah, we just have Penelo. Oh, hold on. Set that to active. We only have... Penelo is our only character. And the reason we're heading out here, obviously, normally in casual game, you would head into the Estersand. No, enemies are not randomized at all. We come here, and this is the part where we talk to you, Penella would obviously normally join here. Someone else is going to join here. So Balfenheim Aero Pass. So that frees up, that allows us to take an airship to or from Balfenheim. Right now, this does nothing. Because we need a second Aero Pass so that we can actually make that journey. So we do not have access to Balfenheim, but we do have access. In theory, once we get a second Aero Pass, we will be able to fly to Balfenheim and back. And she says Penella's here to join. That is incorrect. Bosch is here to join. Hello, Bosch. Welcome to the team. Let's take a look at the shop, see if there's anything good here. A lot of... Okay. Some okay armor, nothing exciting there. Dispel motes could be useful. I should remember that those are here. Poison and sleep. I don't think are very good. I think there's a couple places you should use sleep, but... Dispel mode is really good, because if I don't get the Dispel magic, it means I can still dispel things, so... Oh, yeah. We should check. So his inventory is going to be the same as when he normally joins, Mithril Blade and Bronze Armor. But we can look at the inventory. And he has brought us Bravery and Silenska. Okay. I think that's all he might have brought these Lightning Fangs. I don't know if I had those already. And Stink Bombs. Those were not there. Okay. Yeah, Bravery's great. So, Bosch is, of course, a physical damage dealer with a high strength. Gladiator? What sort of weapons? Gladiators, we got armor, we got shields, we got swords. Gladiator, what's Shaman do? Shaman... You also... All of the Shaman half is probably worthless. Yeah, Bravery plus Berserk as soon as I get Berserk. Elementalist Viking, Astrologer Rogue, Samurai... Maybe Red Mate? No, I don't like the Weapon Master grid. So, okay, I think we are going to go... Shaman Gladiator. Yeah, they don't bring a ton of items. It's like 1 or 2 each, maybe. But they are nice to have. Especially if they're good. Well, I'm less concerned about who can cast Berserk and more concerned about actually getting the Berserk spell. That is my actual concern. Speaking of which, let's fix Gambits. Delete you. Oh, yeah, highest max HP. No, lowest. Lowest and lowest. Because it turns out, if you just set everyone to attack lowest HP, that will actually get you most of the way to a functioning Gambit system. Oh, in the interest of time, enemies are set to double experience and double LP. They will drop double experience and double LP. That is just a time-saving thing. Oh, and all Gambits are unlocked from the start, which is great. Next up, treasure chests. So those familiar with Final Fantasy XII will know that there are a ton of treasure chests all over the map with random contents. That is no longer the case. That is no longer the case at all. There are a very small number of chests that I think just get set up and they drop a specific item and that is it. Like a dark moat. So this treasure chest is gone now. So yeah, normally there'd be a decent number of treasure chests, and that's probably the only one on this map segment. Yeah, chests are basically unrandomized. Specifically so that they can put useful items in them and make it actually useful. Yeah, some chests will have... It's partly to deal with the fact that even in the base game, certain chests will have specific magic and stuff in them. And they sort of wanted to keep that, but now they did it this way. Let's see. What do I need to get Kira? I need 30 LP. So, and chests will also show up on the minimap in the top right corner as little green dots. So they are slightly easier to find. Yeah, I feel like if they could have kept the chests randomized in the same way as the base game, but I feel like you can't do that and also make them matter. Or it would just be too obnoxious. And it should be noted, key items will not show up in random chests. It'll just be like spells, techniques, and other things. But even so, if like one of the test seeds I did, just to make sure everything was working properly, I played it for like an hour just running around, and I could not find a single way to heal my party. Not a single shop sold healing items, and cure was nowhere. So one, we've already cleared that hurdle, simply by virtue of the fact that I started with Kira. 2 HP. Listen, the only hit point that matters is the last one. That's what the cool kids say. How true is that? We'll never know. Hold on. I just realized real quick, where are you? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I specifically said you can see item, you can see treasure chests on the mini-map in the top right corner, and I just realized you can't see. There we go. You can't see the mini-map in the top right corner because you're in the way. Yeah, Kira is basically should keep us solved for the whole game. As I have demonstrated in like time mages only and rangers only, Kira gets work done. Let's see here. I will use the L3 minimap as I need to. I prefer not to have it on screen for when I am recording. I try to remember to turn off the minimap when I know I'm recording something that's going to go in the video. Like boss fights, because I think it just looks worse for the viewer. And obviously, I'm streaming. People are watching all the time. Sky Jewel? I think that's just loot, right? Yes, that is just loot. Let's see here. Currently, I'm just trying to get... I want to get enough... Oh, I have enough LP. Okay. So we are going to leave the Giza Plains, because I want to complete the first hunt real quick. Because that'll get us some items, and... yes, Bazaar items are fully randomized. Not the items you need to unlock the Bazaar bundles, but the items you get from them are randomized. Those cannot be key items. Oh, can I lead with Bosch? I sure can, and I sure should, because he's more durable. And we'll try and remember to switch that up. Small feather, sell that. Oh, and also I set the mod to let me start with 99 teleport stones. And I did that entirely because it was convenient. Gosh. All right. Kill. Yeah, it was like it. Even the randomizer was set up so that it was a default of, I think it was 50 teleport stones, and I'm like, no, we're just gonna set that to 99. Because the fact that you can't buy teleport stones right at the start of the game is just annoying. Oh. And one quick note is shops that are in the same area will always have the same contents. However, Lowtown is a different area. So, I should actually check the shop here, because the Scalper, so close, not what I want. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna buy a Mithril Blade, because that will upgrade Penelo's damage immediately. Yeah. Blizzard. Okay. Blind and Vanish are not super useful. Ooh, Ethers. Ethers should be good to have. Okay, so the Lowtown shop is a good shop. Lowtown shop is good. Alright. I'm not sure why I ran all the way this way. Yes, and one thing, the biggest thing I would say that is randomized is progression. Because basically any sort of progression through the game is locked behind key items. Which is why normally at the start of the game you would get a Sunstone. Can't, don't have a Shadestone. Or I, go into the castle for the Fate. I cannot do that because I don't have a Sunstone. Apparently the PC version of this game can save 199 saves. That's entirely more than you need. So we're going to head into the Estersand. I think we're just going to clear out the Estersand because there are 2 hunts here and a bunch of treasures I can pick up. And I think that will be very nice to complete. And I am going to kill Cactor because they drop things. And with the Bazaar packages being randomized, I have no idea if they will be useful or not. And I'm basically just running around looking for green dots on the minimap. Yeah, silly me thinking 200's enough. And for some reason, all of the hunts give an absurd amount of experience. I don't know why that's not a setting, it just does that. Which I am fine with. So it should be logic-based. There shouldn't be any dead ends. This should be fully completable with getting items. With the L3. Oh! You know, I saw something about being able to see how many items are in an area, and then I didn't see it. Where would I see how many items are in a given area? Where would it show that? What's really funny, Mr. Keys, is that cutscene right there that plays does genuinely just show that area. So if your other player character is like in the frame, they will also be in the cutscene, just standing there with their weapon drawn. It's incredibly funny. Okay, so it would show. Let me find a map with treasures. So there's none in that map. Okay. Okay. Here there's not treasure chests, but there are these glints around that have things. Alright, some money. There's like 5 of these. I'm sorry. Okay, I got like 20k. Heck yeah. There's one right here. Some more Exer berries. We love more Oh, wait. Wait, there's a treasure here, but I'm not... Where would I see on the map? That there are treasures? Because obviously there is a treasure on this map. But I'm not seeing anything to say it is. Well. It is possible that something is not displaying correctly then, because I don't see anything. Well, it is the green dots, but apparently there is supposed to be somewhere where it shows there's like 1 treasure left. Not just pointing to a specific treasure. Well, that's okay. We'll head back in here and run around a bit. The setup I will say the setup instructions for the open world randomizer haven't been updated in a bit. So I kind of had to finagle it to make anything work. So it is not impossible that there's a text display that is not set up correctly. That is entirely possible. A multi-scale? But yes, the green dots on the map are pointing me to specific treasures, so I will be keeping an eye out for those, but yeah, there was something else we were attempting to troubleshoot. The nice thing is, I can speed up. And because the speed up is built into the game, I can just... yeah, multi-scale, you know. I mean, it's a scale. I'm not going to use it. The scales suck. I think multi-scale gives bravery, but we already have bravery, so I don't even care that much. Up and down. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't actually learn Cura. Let me learn that. Let me actually grab channeling as well. And then we'll set up a little gambit. Is this an official release aside from the mod? Yeah, this is the PC version of the game. You can buy it on Steam. It's like $40 or something. Yeah, if there was some way to like build using a measure effectively into the gambits, I would definitely use them. But as it is, they're just so tedious and manual. Okay. I can probably kill this thing. Hey, Pinello? Did I put my gambits in the wrong order? Am I stupid? Oh. Why didn't Pinello heal herself? It's because I'm a moron. So let me go... whoopsie doopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. I don't think I have any Phoenix Downs either. Well, hold please. We're gonna have to run back to Rabanastre to bring Pinella back to life because some idiot didn't turn the heal gambit on. Whoops. This is why I get paid the big bucks, because I'm really good at my job. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that again, but this time we're not gonna die. There's an option to... yeah. Yeah, you would need, like, a specialized gambit, and it would have to, like, be able to change equipment, and it's just... there's a couple things. The gambit system, like, I like the gambit system. I'm a big fan. But there's a lot of things that should be better about it. Or that could be better about it. Obviously, this game came out 20 years ago at this point, so I'm not here to beat up on a fairly old game at this point. Okay. Where are you? Hello, cactus. I'm here to kill you. Whee! Okay, that one was not my fault. Nothing I could do about 1,000 needles. Okay. You know what? We're gonna come back to this later. We're gonna make this a later problem. Why did you do this to me? I was thinking about FF12 recently, as I often am. And it occurred to me like, oh no. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, it's like, Yeah, we're gonna get some better weapons. I think that's my plan. Were there better weapons in the shop for any of my party members? Sandsea. I was looking over some of the mods that existed for this, and one of them was like, hey, with this mod, you can set up to 36 gambits. And I'm like, why? How could you use 36 gambits effectively? And actually, let me go talk to... I'm gonna go talk to Tomaj to turn in the tomato quest. Alright. What you got for me? A meteorite and a small sum of cash. Alright. Tomaj also lets you change your license grids and kick out guest party members if you want to. Okay. So he gave me nothing. Which meteorite, though? I had no idea. That's just a consumable, right? My hopes rose, but 'twas not but an ordinary stone. Yeah, I got more money just robbing a caravan. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any of these weapons. I'm gonna buy Vox before I forget about it. Not really any good items here. Yeah, Bosch came with a mithril sword, and then I bought another one for Pinello. So they both have a mithril sword. I wonder... Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button to pause, is what that is. So you get... What heavy armor can I buy? Chainmail. So heavy armor 3 and light armor 2 and 4. Actually, you know what? None of the items here are especially great. And we do have 2 more shops we can reach. Because we also have access to the Estersand leading up to Ogir-Yensa Sandsea. And if we run through the Estersand and just skip the cactus that keeps killing me, I should be able to... I'm pretty sure I can reach Nalbina at this point. And that will give me access to another shop. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Also, there's a hunt over here I can do real fast. Because the Thextera is like a level 4 hunt, so I should be fine. And it doesn't have 1,000 needles to tell me I've made terrible choices in my life. Yay! Yeah, Vox is kind of useful. I think you can also reach... Oh, yes, South Bank Village. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, that is also a place I can reach. Because that's like... Those are sort of the edges of the explorable world until I get some additional key items. So... that is definitely a good call out. So we have like 3 more shops. Because obviously one of the big sources of power is just being able to get weapons and armor way earlier than you should be able to. So, hopefully, we can find something in a chest or find something to purchase that'll, like, fulfill that need. Alright, I was like, why can't... It's like, oh, Boss joins with Libra. I should cast Libra. It's like, he would. Except he doesn't. Because that's not how this works. So all the hunts are available all of the regular hunts are available right at the start of the game. Pending you can reach the area. So I don't know offhand if you can reach the Ixion, like physically, but if so, you can fight it. Oil? Okay, you can do some shenanigans with oil. Get in, loser, we're going shopping. Okay, the birds are non-hostile, so let me just sneak past. Yeah, I can basically reach up to the point where the Estersand would get into the, would enter into the Ogir-Yensa Sandsea. That is the edge of the explorable world. Owl runes, I don't want to fight these, do I? I do not want to fight these. I want to flee and run past them and reach the shop, because the owl runes are a little bit stronger than I want to deal. Ooh, treasure. Little bit stronger than I would deal. Gauntlets. Okay, gauntlets are a decent enough accessory. Oil proceeds to never get a fire spell. That is... it is always possible. Okay, so we click here to activate the teleport. Hello, shop owner. Do you have anything I want? Not really. Although, actually, I think Penelo can get maces too. Because I think I saw that she gets maces. Maces 2 is down there, so let's get that. Probably best to gear up, stock up, and rush a party of 4. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, I'd like more party members, but I have no way to get more party members at this point. Ogir borders the Estersand. And then Ogir-Yensa is past that. And actually, let me get channeling while I'm here. Let me just spend all of my LP on things. And you know what? While I'm at it, I'm just going to unlock some additional sword licenses for Bosch. Just so it's clear when I go to shops if I have or do not have the license to equip them. You know what? Let me buy this shield license, because I think I can buy a round shield somewhere. I think it's in Rabanastre or Lowtown. I don't remember which. Okay. So. Broadswords are recurring. Okay, Miter for Penelo. That's a pretty good damage increase. Ooh, some pretty good armor here. Let's go ahead and buy it. It's not really ideal to spend on less important things. And I don't have any accessories. There's not really any point. Libra! Hey, I got Libra, everyone. How exciting. Okay. So we teleport back to Rabanastre. Yes. So augments do more than level does. Level does still have an impact, though. Yeah, Gladiator seems to be sword shield stuff. And then we'll head into the... Yeah, Terra is correct on this. Level matters, but not nearly as much as good gear. Alright, let's... run! Actually, is the cactus weak to... Is the flowering cactus weak to water? Because if Penelo's dealing water damage with her mace... maybe I can kill this cactus. Yeah, and see, Penelo's damage is already, like, hugely buffed just because she has a better mace. Even though her stats have obviously not meaningfully changed in the last 5 seconds. Obviously, she's still dealing less damage than... She's still not dealing a ton of damage compared to Bosch, but... that is... at least in part because Bosch is... has a lot higher strength, so his physical attacks tend to just be better. No, don't... Stop killing Penelo! No, not kill her. Hey, I did it. Ooh, Ooh, systems access key and a Beetlejuice. Okay, okay, the systems access key is big. There are 3 of them in the game, and they unlock the access to the Strahl, the airship, and the more you have, the further you can go. Why is Bosch missing so much? That flowering cactoid has a pretty high evasion. I don't think anyone in my current party has gun access, but I think when I get Fran, actually, let me keep hitting the wrong button. Let me. Beetlejuice 22 for a gun? That's not bad. It's always hard to tell with guns whether a gun is good or not. Does someone know offhand if where 22 is on the spectrum of gun damage? Because obviously they calculate damage weird, so I can never remember. 484 damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Obviously, I don't have anyone who can equip guns, but... It's better than 21 gun damage. It sure is. Beetlejuice is middle of the road. Okay. Yeah, at some point we'll want to get a character. I think Demolitionist is the class in this game. That has gun access. Oh, interesting. Oh gosh. Running. That's a rare thing that is going to kill me. Attack squared. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. We're not doing that. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're just gonna run to the village. What was I feel like I was about to say something. And now it's gone from my memory. Oh, so hunt rewards themselves cannot have key items. However, some hunts, when you kill them, drop a key item. So the flowering cactoid, when I turn that hunt in, it'll give me like normal randomized rewards. But to turn in the flowering cactoid hunt, I actually need to find the cactus it should have dropped. So I can't actually turn that quest in yet. Ooh, hello, hello, yes. Lohengrin. I actually didn't know... Ooh. Yeah, I didn't know that going in, then I was testing one out, and I'm like, why can't I turn in the flowering cactoid? It's like, oh, because I don't have the flowering cactus. Steel Gorget. Some decent magic armor, actually. What's that, Mystic Armor 5? Can I get her to Mystic Armor 5? Mystic Armor... Where's Mystic Armor 5? 30... I can! Because it's 55 more. And I did see Achilles, which adds an elemental vulnerability. I'm definitely going to pick that up at some point. I don't think I'm going to pick it up right now, though. Yeah, I didn't even remember Neckbet was there, and then it was like, oh, I seem to be dying. Alright, so Pinello is now incredibly durable. Because her defense scores are actually, like, real numbers again. So that's exciting. I don't think there's any treasure around here. Yeah, I always forget about Achilles as well. Especially because I don't use it in my videos. Because, oh, I can press X. Because you can't get it. It takes, it's either, like, it's really late game, so it would be easier to... It's easier to just not get it than it would be to get it, is the sentence that I am desperately trying to form. Alright, we are going to run around and just sort of look for treasures before I leave. Because one thing I want to do is anytime I enter an area, I want to fully explore the whole area. So I know any area I've been to, I have already opened all the treasures. If there are any. And apparently there are no treasures on this entire map, unless there's some in the middle I missed. Which I don't think so. Okay. And then there was this treasure over here that I didn't grab because I was going to die. Telekinesis. Ooh, I wonder, do you have, where are your techniques? Ooh, telekinesis. Well, I know where Bosch is heading next. And it is down here to get telekinesis so he can actually hit flying enemies. So that's a very good addition. Yeah, Achilles can be very good, and the fact that we got it so early means I may have good use for it. I just don't want to buy it right now because nobody knows it yet, and it's fairly expensive. Yeah, we're getting very, very lucky on abilities. With Achilles, we got Kira. We've gotten some good weapon access. We're living the life. Okay. And I think I'm just gonna... Let me just check back here. Okay. There are no treasures on this map. Oh, nope. Okay, and I don't think I actually fully explored this area because I was busy getting shot in the face repeatedly. So let's just run around here. The good news is I'm durable enough that I'm not super worried about the random enemies. Okay, looks like there's no treasures here, so that's totally fine. Here we go. And hello. Ooh, okay, we got really nothing here. I mean, the Demon's Bane is good, but not that exciting. I am going to buy this buckler, actually. Just because it's convenient. An iron armor. Numerology and Traveler. Ugh. Hey, ooh, some status healing. We love status. Okay, we'll take fire. Hey, I found a place to buy teleport stones. I don't think I will need them, but I am gonna sell the multi-scale because I'm literally never gonna use it. But I'm probably not gonna be selling any other equipment just in case I end up needing it. I should actually sell these. Yes, but the bazaar is randomized. Not the items you need to unlock bazaar goods, but the items you get. So, like, unassuming Surcoat, it's normally like a light armor 2. Instead, it will be a hammer. Neat. Ooh, Aqua Shot's actually nice, because we have a decent gun. Wow. Bought a potion pack, got an empty bottle. We're getting ripped off. We're getting ripped off. Empty bottle found on the discarded refuse of a town further upstream. Does this do something? Ooh, we unlocked another thing. Feathered boots. Kaganui, that's a ninja sword, right? Couldn't sell that. And I recall all the ninja swords are pretty good. Yeah, that's an 81 power ninja sword. Okay, so the next character we get's becoming a ninja. Part of the fishing quest. Okay. Let's grab this so we can teleport. There is no point in actually heading into this town because all the shops are the same. Yeah, either Vaughn or Balthier will be a ninja, whichever one I get first. Fran's probably going to be a demolitionist because she's bad. What do I need to do now? Oh, I should turn in the Thextera quest. Make it yourself potion, yeah. Okay. Fran as a character, Fran and everything she does, great. Stat-wise, awful. She is better in the Zodiac Age than she was in the original release. She's still not good. And I'm sorry, it sucks. She is one of my favorite characters in this game. Yeah, I found Vaughn. He's definitely really in the party and not just a specter. I believe it does, because I don't think any of the licenses are locked behind anything. So, I believe I can, in fact, get Ninja. She's the only one to use magic in story. Yep, and she is the worst at it. So I do have access to the Strawl now, so I can head to Bujerba. And in fact, that's where I'm going to go. So we got the system's access key. I briefly mentioned it. There are 3 in the game, and each one unlocks more and more locations that you can fly to. So with the first one, we can fly in the Rabanastre area to the Sandseas, Bujerba, and the Bahamut. To fly to the Bahamut, we also need the Writ of Transit, so we can't fly there yet, but this unlocks the Strawl. So we're gonna go to Bujerba, because there will be shops there. Actually, hold on. I don't think I can travel to Balfenheim. No, okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, the Bahamut it's with the first system's access key, but you need another item to actually fly there, so I do not have access to it. It just hangs out there. If I try to warp there, they're going to tell me no. Where am I going? Bujerba. That's where I'm going. Whee! Okay. Wahoo! Alright, into Bujerba. Mostly to check the shops. Should I even go into the Lusu mines? I'm only level 12, but I do have some good weapons. And good armor on at least Pinello, and healing. Which is kind of the biggest thing. What am I doing? Anyway. Ooh, Bujerba, hello. Bujerba's not messing around. Do I have any... Can I get access to a better mace thing? Okay, I cannot. But there's the Ashuras here. We have a Beetlejuice here, but we have a better gun we can buy. Grim, I can't rush a full party because I don't know how to recruit them. To recruit the 2 characters you'd get in Garum Scythe, I need the Crescent Stone to access the Fate. And to recruit Bosch, I need the sword Dallin would normally give you. And to get Ash, I need to board the Leviathan and get to the point where Ash would join the party. So, like, I'm not avoiding getting new party members. I just literally can't do that. Okay, so... Okay, so for the most part, we have a better weapon. We have a very good weapon for Pinello. That'll be next on my purchase list. Ooh, we got Fyra. And, I'm sorry, what was the item? Gravity motes? Okay, so garbage. 840 on Ras Algathi. Cool. Nice. So, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Let's go to... Let's actually go through the Lusu mines. There's not actually any story that happens here. but we can get some experience, get some items, and maybe complete a hunt? Maybe. We'll see. Because there is a hunt here we can do. It's just kind of high level. On the other hand, we have kind of high level gear. If nothing else, I can get the LP to hopefully get the Chaos Mace for Pinello. And that's what I really want, because that's one of the best maces in the game? I don't remember exactly how high up it is, but I know it's a pretty high up mace. And then it'll probably be into... I don't think there'll be any progression items locked here. So I think next on the list will be going to the Sandseas. Yeah. Yeah, gravity is stupidly strong in Final Fantasy Tactics, and in this game it's just trash. Actually, I'm gonna head... God, I actually need to look at all the treasure chest places. Bone fragments. Yeah, Final Fantasies take great joy in having spells that are just awful. One thing. Okay. Yeah. And I kind of get why. It's like percentage damage. It has inherent problems when beating a boss requires you to reduce an HP to low numbers. Oh, is Demi good in 10? I don't recall ever using it, but it's actually been a bit since I've played 10. Let me... Oh, I know there's traps here. FF2 Bloodsword. Yes, FF2 Bloodsword is the worst they've ever done at balancing anything ever. Let's see here. Telekinesis over here. Oh, you know what? Actually, real quick. Do I have, Oh, I also have the Famfrit license. I forgot about that. I'm just trying to... Do I have... Oh, Bosch already knows Libra. That's right. Bosch knows Libra right out the gate. Silly, silly me. Okay, you... And I'm gonna get this before I forget. And then Self. And Libra. Yay! I can see. I can see everyone. Is it not exciting? What time is it? 7 o'clock? Oh. Found another problem child. I think I can actually kill this though, so... Yay! Alright, anyway. You saw green dot? Where did you see? You did see green dot, thank you. Green dot. Yeah, if I ever, like, miss a green dot, please alert me to it. A map of now... Okay, well, garbage. It is garbage, but thank you for pointing it out. Unfortunate. Let me just see how the numbers work out here. I'm not, like, super optimistic that I can kill Nidhogg. Okay, nope. Can't kill Nidhogg because Pinello's best weapon apparently absorbs. It absorbs. Okay. So that is bad. Big snack. Just gonna run around. I'm just gonna see if there's any items for the rest of the area we can traverse, and then we will depart here and grab our new items, and then I think fly over to the Sandsea. Yeah, Sneck is strong. He is strong boy. Good for him. Yeah, I'm with you, Malicious. FF13 is a really fun game 20 hours in. The problem is the first 20 hours are not fun. And it's really unfortunate. I think 13.2 has a lot of its own problems, but I think it does a better job of getting you interesting combat early on. At least that is my vague recollection. I haven't actually played either in a decent chunk of time. Whee! Alright, we are leaving the Lusu Mines, because the only thing here worth doing at this point is killing a big Sneck. And big Sneck will kill me. And I like the first 20 hours of Final Fantasy XIII from a narrative and character perspective. I just don't like playing it. And then 13.2, yeah, the story I don't think is very good, but the mechanics are much better. And then you get Lightning Returns, which is a game I regret that it exists. And I don't really have a nice way of phrasing that. Oh no, chest don't go. I missed a chest. Where chest? Oh no. I missed chest. Whee. Where chest? Oh, chest! Thank you. I don't know how I missed that. I ran right past it. Yeah, Lightning Returns, I regret that it exists, and I regret that I played it. And I feel that way about very, very few games in my life. Fiery arrows. Ooh. Kind of lame if no bow, but if bow, Achilles oil. If bow, fire damage. This is not the way. This is the way. This is the way. Yeah, FF12 is a pretty long game. You can make it very short if you just beeline... Nope, stop, turn around, go to the weapon shop. There are things there. You can make it fairly quick if you don't engage in any, like, optional content. Which I don't recommend. Like, the way I do challenge range is not how I would recommend someone actually play this game. For, like, an actual playthrough, because... it works for me and the videos I'm doing, but like in a casual standpoint, have more fun. Do other things and you'll probably enjoy it. But it is, with that optional content, it is a quite long game. So I totally understand not finishing it. Oh, 13. Yeah, you don't need to finish 13. That makes more sense, yeah. Like, it's good in the second half, but it's... could I go back to the mines? Oh, fine, I'm here. Run! Because Chaos Mace has no element, right? Yes. You're right, I can probably just go kill that snake now. Especially since her damage is going to be real high. Yeah, I do sometimes get questions like, why don't you do the hunts and stuff? And it's like, well, I think they're fun casually, but when I'm trying to put out a video every week, I just don't want to spend the time to do that. Whee! Alright. And we run. It is always funny how different the MP totals are between different characters. Because, like, Penelo has over twice as much MP as Bosch at this level. Alright, let's turn the speed down to a more reasonable level. Honestly, that's still less damage than I was hoping. Huh. Snake not immune to confuse. Write that down. No, Penelo, get over here. Penelo, get over here. But first off, heal me. Second off, stop fighting skeletons that are a mile away. Ow. Oh, that's not great. Snake angry. We'll see. Snake does do a lot of damage at low. Okay, we're good. Snake is fast, yeah. Snake is really fast for the last, like, 2 seconds of the fight. No, treasure disappeared. Okay, well, I gotta get out of here. Because Bosch is dead, and Penelo is poisoned. Who gives you this quest? It's the guy right by the item shop right outside, right? Am I remembering that correctly? I think that is correct. I just need to leave and I'll be able to turn this in. That means, you know what, I could probably do the ghost quest in Rabanastre Lowtown as well. Snake CT0 and ignores evade at the end. That makes sense. Right outside the maze. Okay, that is what I thought. You? Aha, hello. Turtle shell chokers, stun bombs, and a bit of cash. And the Great Serpent skin, which I should probably keep? I mean, I guess I could sell it? Doesn't super make a difference. I know it's used in a side quest, but it can't have anything useful. I don't know if I have antidotes or not. I don't know if I had antidotes or not. It doesn't really matter. Poison doesn't deal that much damage, and I have Kira. And once you're out of the mine, you stop taking damage. Alright, so we're gonna go to Rabanastre. Yeah, I may also just not have any antidotes. Let's see here, Lowtown. So the serpent skin is used as part of curing the wounded traveler in the East Bank village in the Estersand. At least I think so. Or does it also unlock a bizarre thing? I know quest-wise it's that, but I guess it is also possible it is something else. Yeah, and in the rando, it just doesn't matter, because it's just going to be a random item depending on how well I complete that quest, so. We're going to try this. We should be able to do this. Doom's kind of slow. I would really love to find either Raise or Phoenix Down somewhere. That would be great. That's my dream. Okay. Let's go turn that in. What's your opinion on New Game Plus in this game? I don't know that this game would work well with New Game Plus. I'm not sure it'd be that interesting. I've never done a New Game Plus run, but I also don't know that you would. Oh, it works differently depending on which version of the game? That's very funny. Alright, tan giant skin, so that gets me nothing. That's okay. Doom could kill you in towns. New Game Plus and this starts you at level 90? What? Then, like, I don't understand why you would do that. I mean, obviously, I'm not here to tell anyone how to live their life. If that's a thing they do that is fun, That's fine by me, but I will not be doing that. Yeah, I guess it could just be if you just want to play through the story. Okay. So, we've kind of done all the stuff we have access to over here. Because we did Bujerba. I could explore there are more treasure chests in the Giza plain I didn't grab. But I don't care, really. They're not really going to have anything that useful, so I think we're just going to fly over to the Ogir-Yensa Sandsea. Yeah, Zara. I think I remember what you're talking about. There's a different serpent thing. That does give a golden amulet. And oh, right, I need to... Let me just click on the save point before I die of doom. Okay. Oh, and actually... chat, I will be right back. Entertain yourselves for a minute. I need to get my coffee out of the freezer. Alright, I am back. No, they're not coffee popsicles. I just made some fresh coffee and then put it in the freezer to chill. Okay. Where is this? Okay. Oh, one thing I want to do... Let's get Bosch some more HP. And I need just a little more LP to get telekinesis. Yeah. Okay. Just sort of run around... Actually, I was going to run around the Ogir-Yensa Sandsea looking for treasures, and then I remembered I don't want to do that because it's the Ogir-Yensa Sandsea. And I simply don't want to be there. So we're going to run around the Nam-Yensa Sandsea. Like, I simply don't want to. So I actually don't think there is a shop in the Ogir-Yensa Sandsea. Because, so, we got here because we have the, whatever it's called. The thing that unlocks the straw. But to access the Sandsea on foot, you have to defeat Judge Geese, which we have not done. So the shop that would be here now is actually still in the Estersand. So there will be no shops in our running around this area, because he doesn't have an airship, so he can't get past the guards. And we get to ignore the requirement to defeat Judge Keys because we have an airship, which is very funny to me. More teleport stones. Yeah, I am also not a fan of quickenings. They are both very powerful in some situations and also kind of tedious. And they're not what I want in my life. Uh-oh. Yeah. We should probably just run. Yeah, Judge Giza is like, where are you? It's like, trust me, I will be boarding the Leviathan as soon as I have access to it and the key, because there is a party member is there. There is a recruitable party member there, and I would like them in my party, but I cannot get them yet. Because that is where you would recruit Ash. Okay, this time we're gonna not die. The plan is not dying. Yeah. Okay. Bosch has enough HP that Kira does not fully heal him. So that's actually really nice. And you know what? I think I need to do the Exerberry quest. Because unless I am mistaken, I think the reward for that counts as a key item. Although I am actually not 100% certain on that. We'll have to do it and find out. Yeah, I am curious when we will get any additional party members. The way the randomizer is set up is it should give us more party members. Silence, fine, whatever. Later, like, spheres of advancement, as it were, should grant us more party members before they are required. So at a certain point, we should get more party members before we, like, need to progress. Yeah, the berries, I guess that's true. The berries aren't one. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, because if it is a key item and we don't get it, that would be a problem. Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, Penelo and Bosch are quite strong, but I would like a third party member. That would be great. I would love that for me. Get my coffee. Okay. Tell me. Oh, that'd be interesting. 242. Is building the game so that you're supposed to have 6. Yes, you can get guest characters with the randomizer. For the most part, they will join you at the place those guest characters join you in the vanilla story. I think the only exception is Lamont does not join you in Bujerba like he normally would, but Larsa will join you at Jahara. Spoiler, I'm just not going to let any guests join the party. Because they're not required, and I think it's more interesting to just not have them. But yes, the guests will join you at all the normal points. And you can then make them leave by talking to Tomage in the Sandsea. And I probably should have changed my gambits there, actually, and so I didn't just kill all of those Ogir-Yensa. Okay. Blizzard, that should be fine. That actually hurt more than I thought I was going to. Move Bosch away a little bit so he doesn't die before Penelo can heal him. Yeah, I also don't know what sort of experience and LP this thing is going to give for killing it. Because all of the, like, hunts seem to be like... I'm sorry, that gave me 25,000 experience. Okay. Well, Everyone's very leveled now, so that's exciting. Okay. Okay. Well then. We're leveled. Yeah. The turtle was hundreds of years old. Ocean. Alright. Start at level 1 or scale the leader. I think they scale, but I'm actually not sure. Oh, I can't do this quest. At least, wait, can I maybe? Oh, Dexter, we're having fun. We've randomized so many things. Wait, do I have to head to the south save crystal? Is that where? I've forgotten how to do this quest. It's been so many long centuries since I've done this quest. Oh, wait, do I go back into the Ogir-Yensa Sandsea? Is that what I do? Oh my gosh. It's been so long I don't remember how to do this. Follow him into the other Sandsea. That's right. I forgot. I haven't done this quest in like 15 years. Because it takes so long and is completely needless. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, and the reason I always skip this when I'm doing challenge run videos is because this cutscene cannot be skipped and is so long. Oh, hi, Pet Man. Thank you so much. Is it just me or were Technics sort of bad? They were. No, that's not just you. Technics are kind of bad. Like Steel and Libra obviously have uses, and some of the really late game ones are very good, but a lot of the other ones are kind of trash. The other entrance to Nam from Ogir might have a merchant. I don't think he does. I do not believe there are any merchants anywhere in here right now. So work on Phoenix. Ooh, good to know. Okay. Pick the berries. Okay, so it wasn't a key item check, but it did give me a decent chunk of money and the poison spell. That was probably worth doing. But yes, so that is the reason I don't do the that whole quest line in casual playthroughs, because that cutscene by itself takes longer than the Garuda fight does. And it's just not worth it. Yeah, Shades of Black can be fun, but I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good, and I think it just gets worse as the game goes on. $4K, listen. A $4K, $4,000 here and $4,000 there, and one of these days you have $100,000. Don't do that. Don't. Penelo, if you attack Bosch, is he gonna die? Yes. Okay. Running back to the save point. Bosch is awake. I can't go to the palace. I don't have the item needed to go to the palace. So, yeah, I don't know why she did that much damage to him. But she sure did clock him. Oh, do you deal bonus damage against asleep enemies in this game? That could be it. So I don't remember how that works. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, someone did. I am over leveled though, so I can probably just run through these areas just to see what items I get from any rogue treasure chest. Thank you. Stop casting sleep. I don't think I ever noticed how much the Uraton cast the sleep spell. Mostly because they normally just immediately wake you up and it doesn't matter. Because they really don't have any way to capitalize on the sleep status. But, so Bosch has Bosch stats. But he joined the party. Pinello and Bosch are the only characters we have in the party. We do not have anyone else. So we're currently hunting for some more key items to unlock some more progression, perhaps. And because we're a little over-leveled, because we got a lot more experience than I was expecting from a fight, now I'm just looking for treasure chests, because they can have very nice things. Yeah, some money. Not a lot of money, but some money nonetheless. Let's see. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. I always forget there's an entrance here. These are... I'm gonna save Zertan for later. I'm gonna save Zertan for later, because I don't want to deal with it right now. I normally don't go in there, so I'm not familiar with that area at all. So I'm just gonna not do it. Not necessarily. Vaughn may join the party when Bosch would, or he may join when Fran and Balthier do. They just sort of get shuffled around, so it's just sort of when a character joins, one of the remaining characters will join. Yeah, it's not like a swap. It's a shuffle. Yeah, we are just destroying everything, though. Like 2 areas before. It's probably fine. It can't be a key item. We know it can't be a key item. It could be like Ray's, but it can't be a key item. So I'm just gonna move on with my life. And when we don't have, like, a really important spell later in the game, maybe I'll remember, come back, and I'll grab it then. One of the great mysteries of life. And check one more area for some more treasures, because after this, we will be facing, I think, technically our first boss of this entire run. An hour and a half in, which is going to be Garuda. So that's exciting. A mallet. Mallets in this game are just sellables, right? I think they're just loot rather than consumables like they are in other games. Garbage. Okay. Whee! Oh, I'm so far from healing. Yes, I do have telekinesis. I haven't actually bought it yet, so I should actually buy that now before I forget again. Let's go ahead. We'll unlock one of these bad boys. And I'm definitely not just stalling because I need to run all the way back and touch a crystal to revive Anello. Oh, if the bird is there, you get a free heal? Because the bird is there, so I will get a free heal then. I didn't realize that was a free heal. Neat. Thank you for pointing that out. Because I sure was going to run all the way back. Dark Bishop, I don't think doesn't learn any fire spells. Oh, but I could actually get Bravery. That might actually be very nice because Penella's going to be kind of limited in her ability to heal in this fight. Or not to heal. To contribute to this fight because she has no ranged options. And I don't think I can unlock any either. Well, let's get her Vox and Poisona as well. And I don't know what the turtle shell choker does, but it's an accessory, so she's going to get it. Gambit, so... Oh... Are you flying? Telekinesis. Ally. Osh. Bravery is kind of expensive, but this fight shouldn't take too long. I'm just gonna turn off that Gambit. Turtle Shell Choker casts magic with Gil instead of MP. Okay, so it's actually trash for me. Because I will actually need money for things. Sorry, I didn't know that's what that did. And for reasons that will become clear in about a month, when a Final Fantasy XII video releases, I wish I had known that there was a way to cast spells with Gil instead of MP. Look forward to that in a month. Oh, it didn't let me save. I think the save may actually be disabled, because I think the game thinks I've already been through here. So bird is there. I do have to fight the bird, but I think the trigger that gives you a free save point is not. Hey, chat, where was that treasure chest I missed? Since I'm running back anyway, I may as well grab that. Cast spells with Gil instead of MP. Oh, the comments are gonna be... They're gonna be all... Gonna be all having fun at my expense. North platform, move to the next... Oh, wow, it's right here. Wow, I really missed that. I can't believe it's actually race. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. It literally had raids. Okay, so yes, I will acknowledge that maybe that was an important check to grab at the time I grabbed it. That's so funny. I don't actually know if Bosch can learn raise, so I may still have to run back. It's broken me. Okay, yeah. Okay, so good news. Good news, I have raised now, everyone. I know we're all excited about that. Yeah, it looks like Shaman does not learn raise. Yeah, fortune favors the person who ignores chat and then is forced to go back anyway because Penelo died. Thank you, Petman. Yeah, he gets a decent number of white magic spells that are very good. I know I saw Asuna and Cleanse in there, which are both very, very good. That's so funny. Where is Raise? What is Raise? Wait, does she also not get Raise? Or do I already have Raise? I'm stupid. I already have Raise. That's right. It's on the same license as Kira. Oh boy. That's incredibly funny. Okay. Well. Yeah, I think we put it after Kira. And now we just run back. Okay. Whoop, where am I going? Yeah, the licenses themselves all unlock the same things that they normally do. Those are not random. Well, alright then. I don't think I left it disabled again. I will double check in a second. Because I also need to make sure that her attack is... Oh. Nope, I left it disabled again. And I had attack enabled, which is the opposite of what I wanted. Please wake up. Okay, Bosch, whatever. Goodbye, Bosch. I'm leaving you behind. Alright. Now we need to go kill Garuda. Mortifying. Absolutely mortifying. But very funny. Let's turn the speed down a little bit. Bravery does boost telekinesis damage, right? Oh, that's the worst. Running out of auto potions is so awful. Alright. And actually, let's go ahead and switch to wait for bosses. I normally do. And then I do have 2 Exer berries, so at least I've got that. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Turn off her attack gambit. You're not attacking. It is very FF5 of the rando. Okay, that's just dealing okay damage. And wow, Garuda is not dealing okay damage. Garuda is struggling. Oop. Hold on. Oh, gosh. This is something I think I've talked about in a video before, but, like, one of the hardest things about recording for FF12 is trying to get this camera to, like, function. Actually, let's just do the other Exer berries. Why not? Just throw them both. Bravery does not increase telekinesis damage. Huh. Neat. That's very weird. Yes, Grim, the camera distance is fixed and it's like always anchored to the player character. And it treats some things as walls that are not walls. There is a lock-on button, but it only works on the creature your character is currently targeting, and it is actually just more disorienting than helpful. It's unfortunate. So okay, we still don't really have any good checks to advance. Right? I didn't, like, forget any items we got. Valfenheim Aeropass, we got the systems key. Oh, I should sort these before I lose my mind. Yeah, so I guess we're just heading in here. Oh, I should save. I should save, actually. I just saved. I literally just saved. I'm very stupid. Wonder who those people in the cutscene. Yeah. I think what else I have access to. I mean, I can still do more hunts, but those shouldn't have any key items. Although it is possible they do actually still have key items if they are like the flowering cactus where they drop a key item. And I don't know. I don't know how what those are. We can bring it down. I have no memory of what hunts drop key items in quotation marks. And this fight may get a little spicy because it blinds. Oh, yes. Yeah, I should actually switch that now. I was using only Bravery on Bosch because I didn't realize it wouldn't impact telekinesis, and she can't attack in that fight. Okay. Because really, I just need to outdamage it. This thing can blind and use Telega to remove someone, but I think we should be okay. Damage-wise, I'm kind of tearing through it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it Telegas, but it will only Telega one person, so... I am going to turn off the Bravery Gambit, just to not waste MP. For Wyvern Lord. Oh, you're probably right. I believe you are correct. But I think completing this dungeon actually drops a couple key items. Because there's the Belias unlock, which is randomized, and then the Treaty Blade. Yeah, Wyvern Lord doesn't drop anything. Yeah. I'll probably still do many of the hunts, just to get whatever rewards they do give, because they could still be useful, but it's not going to be key item stuff. Actually, what level are these things? Okay, I'm still very over-leveled, so it is time to run through this zone. Mostly just looking for treasure chests. Let's see. Are there any treasure chests? None down there, none up here. Okay. I do not... Oh, you do get a second class here as well. And I think that counts as a key item. So it is going to be randomized, so I probably won't get a second class here. But that will add another key item check. To potentially give me some kind of progression. Because right now, we're a little bit thin on the ground, as it were. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing around here. A very nice person made a mod for it. I wonder who that could be. Yeah, I do. I wish they had I prefer the job license boards in the Zodiac Age remaster, but a lot of people really like the original board system, and I do wish it had been included as an option. The same way they did for like Final Fantasy X, the remasters of that let you choose between standard and whatever the other one is called. I forget the name of it. And I wish they had done the same thing for this. I think that would have been a nice inclusion for people who prefer that. Okay. There were literally no treasures in that whole area. Expert Sphere Grid, thank you. Fully just could not remember the name. Let's run. Whee! Can't believe there were no treasures in that whole south area. Until like 2 minutes from now when someone in chat's like, there was, you ran right past it. Oh, I should be careful. There's definitely, there's a trap there. Oh my gosh, camera. Oh, there's not a trap here? Graviga, fantastic. Now we have 2 different useless gravity spells. That's exciting. Hooray. Okay. Let's see. What's there? Nothing. Stop to heal before someone dies. Nope. Nothing really. Up. Alright, so that unlocks Elias. I guess we might as well run in and do that. Are there going to be any treasure chests for me? I would love some shiny items. Actually, I'm going to equip... Trying to decide if the Miter would deal more damage because Belias is weak to water, or if the Chaos Mace would because it just is so much stronger. I'm inclined to say the Chaos Mace is just going to deal more damage. Oh, I should have cast Bravery before I initiated the fight. Okay, that's probably fine. Gambits. Let's enable. Not great damage. And let me up the HP threshold on Kira. That's true. I can't always just check. So, well, it was 1k, but he just buffed and did a bunch of things. Okay, 563 on the mace, I believe. $518, so yeah. The Chaos Mace deals just barely more damage. So, pretty close together, so not a huge difference. Age-worn key, Viera rucksack. Don't know what those do. Age-worn key via a rucksack. I don't actually, for the record, I don't think I actually get Belias there. I think that just plays. Let's see, turn that off. Yeah. Did not get Belias. Okay, I didn't think so. I think it just plays that. Age-worn key, used to fight the Hellworm in the Soken Cave Palace. Not helpful. VR rucksack, used to complete the Viral Hunt. Okay, so that is another hunt that drops a key item. So that is one we will have to do. I am not planning on using quickenings or summons unless I have to. Mostly because I think it's just more interesting to not, because they're very, very strong. Should only take 4 hours. Well, the problem is I can't even reach it. Even if I wanted to, which I don't. But interacting with the crystal, does that get me something? Ooh, another systems access key. Ooh, hello, hello, hello. That is very, very nice. Because that is another sort of sphere of airship travel that I can use. That is very, very exciting. I wonder if I can kill the other demon wall. I said if I'm strong enough to fight the demon wall. That I didn't. What's the worst that can happen? Let's go try and fight the other demon wall. It might drop a key item. I don't think it does. But it's been so long since I fought this demon wall because I just normally don't bother. Because the only thing it gives you if you fight it is you get access to a neat sword. But in my runs, I normally can't use swords. So this time we're going to be smart and we're going to cast Bravery before the fight starts. Like someone who knows what they're doing. Oh, it's not a sword in TZA? Well, then I'm glad I've never done it. Scaff mode. Escape mode is pretty good. I don't know how I feel about... Interesting. Would you believe I don't have any eye drops? I can't. Well. So that's a no. I can't even deal close to enough damage to do that. Even if I had a way to cure blind, I think that's still a losing fight. Whee! And yeah, I don't have any of the things I would need to make that fight doable at this point. Oh, but yeah, you do get a Mont Blanc reward, which I should... if I'm remembering correctly, those are not key items, but you can get a lot of free stuff from it, so... And they are randomized. But Mont Blanc does not give you rewards. Yeah, we're gonna put a pin in that and maybe come back and do that later. Clan level rewards are randomized. They don't give key items because I didn't want to set it to that, but they do give rewards. Unfortunately, I cannot actually get any of the Mont Blanc rewards because I don't have the clan primer. So I can't go into the clan hall. The clan shop, I'm actually not sure. I think it is randomized, but I'm unclear on that. So let's warp back to the Estersand. Yeah, I think the clan shop is randomized, and I think it's randomized separately. but I'm not sure on that. I will have to check. At some point when we get the clan primer. Okay, so what we did get, which is very exciting, is me hitting the wrong button for the 37th time, is another systems access key. This gives us access to Osmond Plain, the Paramina Rift, and the Ridorana Cataract and the Ferris. So we're going to go to the Osmond Plain because every other place will kill me. But first, let's go ahead. Actually, don't sell the serpent skin. I'm unclear if I need that. Is the short version. So I'm going to keep it. And you know what? This may unlock some shiny bizarre packages. We'll find out. Tinctures and Tonics, which is actually the arrow spell. That's nice. And a wooden pole, which is Sloga. Didn't we already have Sloga? Or did we just have Slow? No, that would not add chops to the Yensas, because unfortunately, these guards are still here, and they won't move until we defeat Judge Geese, which we have not yet done. Okay, we just had Slow. Okay, so now we have Sloga. So that's neat. Yeah, we will go ahead and board the Thrall. And now we have more places we can go. And we're going to go to the Osmond Plains. It's Silenska. That's what I'm getting confused with. Thank you. I'm glad someone's paying attention to what's happening, because it sure isn't me. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do? I know where I am. I think... Oh, is there a key item? I'm trying to think if you need a key item to access Arut Village. I wouldn't think so. So we're going to try and head to Arut Village. Because I have that Vieira rucksack that I could theoretically turn in. Which could give me something. So I cannot go to the Balfenheim port yet. Because while I have the Aero Pass for Balfenheim, I cannot actually travel there. I would need another systems access key to fly that far. I do have Echo Herbs. Rucksack is in Balfenheim. Oh, the rucksack is in Balfenheim? Oh, I think I'm getting it confused with the, what am I getting it confused with? I'm getting it confused with the one hare quest, where you have to kill the little hare thing. How do you get more characters? I need to reach the points in progression where you would normally get the characters. And yeah, that Arut Village is before the barriers, but I don't know if you can open this pathway by default. You can, okay. Because normally, Dream Hare. Yes, thank you, Malicious. I'm thinking of the Dream Hare. The Dream Hare Hunt. I don't know why you remember that. But yes, this was the questions. I wasn't sure if you could come here without... Oh, hi, Fran. Do you want to join the party, maybe? I would love it if you joined the party. I would love a third party member at some point. Well, at least this gives another... At least this gives another shop. Hello, buddy. What you got for me? Ooh. This shop is kind of stacked. Got a volcano, the Sakura Sazuri. None of this is good for me. But there's some good stuff here. What magic do we have here? Blizzara. I will grab that immediately. Deal damage based on a factor of time. Unless you're blah, blah, blah. Serums. Serums are nice and float motes are nice. Okay. Most of this is not good. Let's see if there's any treasures in here. Actually, I have no idea. Obviously, in the base game, haste is here. And I think that is actually the only treasure. So I think if there's a treasure here, it has to replace the haste chest. And I should probably talk with the Vieira Matriarch, because I don't know... I don't know what will prompt rewards. Okay. Looks like they don't give me... Mirren just hangs out here. Mirren is in no danger. Okay, so we get nothing here. If you plan to beat the game, to beat the game. Yeah, so there's no... It doesn't look like there's anything I can get here right now, but I have the warp point, which is useful. And there's definitely some really good weapons here, depending on what license grid we give the hypothetical characters who will be joining the party any minute now. You know, whenever the rest of the party shows up. Oh, here's a question. I would assume I can't travel through these portals. I am correct. Okay. I was pretty sure I would need some sort of key item to get through those. Probably the same key item you need in the base game. Okay, and these little jerks keep casting silence. At some point I should go around to the various shops to buy the, to buy status curing items. Because that is one thing I really don't have. I am still a little over-leveled, so I don't actually need to fight any of this nonsense. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, please. Lentes tier, yes, I believe that is correct. That sounds correct. Am I still over-leveled? No. I mean, I'm a little over-leveled, but not like a lot. But I think our next destination is going to be to head over to Jahara. I'm going to grab that chest in a minute. Because that'll be more shops. A map of Rabanastre. Fantastic. Are maps randomized? It just occurred to me that's the second map I found. If I go to buy a map, could it be not a map? Yes, a map of Rabanastre 1. Not any second-rate Rabanastre, but that has opened an interesting question in my head of what do the Mughals sell? Okay, it doesn't look like there's any treasure chest there. One sec. Just realized I'm in the wrong. There we go. So the Mughals do give you hints, but you have to get certain things to unlock the hints, and I don't remember what they are. I should check if they will give me hints. Although I don't know, maybe I just don't want to grab hints quite yet. We're still very early in this randomizer. We have all the space in the world. All right, that's $100. They have hints, but they also still have a menu from which to buy maps. And I am curious what they sell on that page. So I'm going to check, because there's a map Mughal in Jahara. And since I'm already on my way there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oop, treasure. Another meteorite. Actually, do those meteorites do something? I don't remember what meteorites are in this game. A high potion. Oh, hi, potion. Cut that. Just cut that from the stream. Just cut everything I've said from the stream. Small to medium damage and a status, so... I don't know what happened, what maps are. But they still sell maps, they're just weird. Okay, so... Let's see what the shop... Well, let's sell some stuff, get some money. New bizarre stuff. Eye drops, give me. Destrier Bane. Eh. Net profit. Oh, hello. Hello, Greatsword. That's fun. I don't know if I don't think anyone... Ooh, shell. No. Bacchus's wine, okay. I am gonna buy like 20 Bacchus's wines just to have them on hand. Fiery arrows, we'll buy some bolts, buy some bombs. Buy a new shield for Bosch. And some decently good armor. Yeah, Berserk Bravery is now online, so good to know. And that is a good question. I should buy... I'll buy the cheaper map just to see if it is something else hiding. Nope, it is just a map of Jahara. Okay, so we can ignore the maps. The maps don't matter. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what class gives access to greatswords. That's sort of the big question now, is I just genuinely have no idea. Doesn't look like there's any treasure chests over here. What do you... Sir, do you have things for me? No, you're just the huntsman. Alright. Hello. Hello, sir. You? I thought a story-adjacent thing would happen. Interesting. Maybe when I leave? Because I was pretty sure this is where Larsa joins as a guest. Is there someone I need to talk to? I think you need to have access to the plains on foot. Oh, that could be. Yeah, maybe the quest doesn't... Maybe nothing triggers until then. Okay. Well, Jahara has nothing else for me. Okay. Yeah. Because normally you'd walk here, but I can't access Giza Plains wet. Because I need a rainstone. Which is a key item. Okay. So... let's continue exploring. While I try to think of what to do next. Are there any items of any significance around? Doesn't look like it. There's an item over here. Yes. Sorry, what was that? I fully stopped paying attention for a second. What did I just pick up? It probably wasn't important. Not a Frost, thank you. I fully just wasn't paying attention. Okay, so there's nothing here. This will take me to Giza Plains. I assume it takes me to just the dry version. I don't think I've ever walked back through this transition. Huh. Huh. So that's what happens. There's like a little area down here. Wow, didn't know that. I've never come back here. I've literally never done that. Because why would you? Why ever would you? Okay. Let me run back to Jahara real quick. Oh, is it normally open in base game after the rain has passed? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I've never run back there because obviously you have teleport crystals, so why would you? So I have only traveled into the Osmond Plains during the wet season. Would it be possible to warp back to the city? Yeah. I have teleport. I have teleport and I have travel instance. Just trying to think what I want to do next. And actually, we're going to take a brief pause. It is 8 o'clock, which means it is time for me to feed my cat. So, chat, I'm going to need you to entertain yourselves for a moment. I will be back shortly. All right, I am back. I have returned. Cat has been fed. Okay. My big concern... Oh, I can fly to the Paramina Rift. Yeah, if you just Google FF12 Open World Randomizer, you will find it. And then there's instructions for how to download it. They're not the best, because they haven't been fully updated, but I can't really help because I kind of just pushed buttons and messed with it until it finally worked. So I am not going to be a useful resource on how to install the mod, unfortunately. Serpent. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're gonna go because the other thing that this unlocked is the Paramina Rift. So I can fly to the Paramina Rift. Yeah. It took me like an hour of futzing about, so it's not like impossible, but but yeah. And once you set it up, it's easy enough to use to like re-randomize, and it's very, very fun and good. Okay. So we have unlocked the Paramina Rift. So we do have another area. I think we're about appropriate level here. Obviously, we're still a party member down. But this will get us to the Still Shrine, which will presumably get us something. What will it get us? Exciting question. No idea. Yeah, we haven't seen Larsa once. We've fought like 3 bosses in total instead of the many bosses there are. Yeah. I really want to get... Oh, I just realized I have a decent amount of LP. I should double check. I don't think Gladiator gets great swords. I think they're sword and board. But I should actually double check. I get some daggers too, that's interesting. Just to make sure there's not a greatsword hiding out in here. Okay, no, there is not. I wouldn't have expected it, but, you know. It'd be nice, because we can buy the Save the Queen. I just don't have any character that can currently using it. Could backtrack and fight Elderworm. I actually can't fight Elderworm. Oh god, no, you're so right. I could actually go back and fight Elderworm. One of the Lusu Mine Sons. If it's the rare hunt you get from Mont Blanc, I can't actually do that. Because I don't have access to the clan hall to unlock the hunt. And I believe it's the, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because that is good to remember, because if the key item will be a key that I will want. Okay, well, I found all the bows in the game. So if we can get someone who can use a bow, we're all set on bows here. And a grand mace. Good lord. The game just really wants Penelo... Yeah, no, we're not doing Elderworm. Okay, so we have a grand mace here, so I can get the best mace in the game. And assassin arrows. Okay, we really need to get new characters so I can get an archer on the team. Some good armor. Let's unlock this. Since we flew here, as opposed to unlocking this area normally, I'm not actually sure if any plot stuff will happen here. Yeah, there's also Phoenix Downs. I should buy some of those before I leave. I have Rays, but only Penelo has Rays in the party, so backups are better. Okay, so the Grand Kiltius is already dead, apparently. So it does not seem like there's anything I can really do here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Stone of the Condemner. Don't you need to get... Do you just talk to someone to get that? Who gives that? I don't remember. Talk to the rest of the Numau. Okay. Because I genuinely don't know. I'm sure I've grabbed this before, but I don't remember. It's the Pisco Demon. Okay, I talk to you. Talk to you. Talk to you. So it does not seem like I can get the Stone of the Condemner. I think I have talked to everyone up here. I talked to you, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I may need to unlock something else before that becomes a valid key item. Okay. And yes, 4 times speed is so nice. Yeah, probably because Madius has not been completed. And I can't do the Still Shrine. Because I don't have the Goddess Magicite, or the Dawn Shard, I think it would be. Oh, that's not the button I meant to hit. I think of what we can do. Because my big concern is this system, its access key, also gives me access to the Ritterana Cataract. But I will die if I go there. So... Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think, where do I go from here? What I wanted to check was... Okay, no, I didn't think. Pretty sure that didn't unlock yet. Just... Oh, you know what? Talking to Old Dallin might actually do something. I think... Because I think you have to talk to him before you do anything in this game. Oh, if he has the big opening of the seed, I'm gonna be salty at myself for having forgotten the thing, because I think he does give it. Okay, no, he does not give anything yet. Because I think you talk to him with the Sunstone, and he gives you the Crescent Stone. So until I have that, he does not give me anything. Huh. I was trying to think of key items checks. The randomizer does not have a tracker. There is a spoiler log, but I don't want to look at it. Yeah, let's see. We can try and see if we can access the hen mines. I'm unsure if it will let us do that, since we have not, like, completed some of the preliminary stuff, but we can give that a try. Yeah, Grim, I run a dual monitor setup. Honestly, I'd run a triple monitor setup, but I do not have the space for 3 monitors on where I am set up to play games. Because I'm a big, what if I had more monitors? Okay, are there any treasures around here to grab? Oh. Get off the chocobo. Yeah, I'm just wondering if it'll let us... Okay. We can get into the hen mines, which means we can also probably complete it? Because I don't think you need any additional things to complete the hen mines. I mean, obviously, third party member would be nice. Gaffer-tape a tablet to a box. I have very limited space constraints, and my setup is already a health and safety nightmare, and I need to not make it worse. Yeah, my big concern is I have access to the Ridorana Cataract, and I just hope it doesn't expect me to do that. Listen, if I get rid of transit, it's grinding time, baby. We're grinding up to level 50, and we're fighting the boss with Bosch and Pinello, hoping a dream. This may be a bad idea, since I don't have... You know what? I can just leave. I don't have to do this. Completing this... Yeah, completing this will probably give... I think once you complete this dungeon, you're automatically warped back to a root village, and you get, the Lentes tier key item. So in theory, completing this should unlock a key item. Oh, hello, Ixtab. I forgot you were here. Huh. Ixtab can be confused. Fun thing to learn. Does Ixtab do anything silly? Is Ixtab a silly little boy? I might just kill Ixtab while I'm here. I kind of forgot that this hunt was here. Okay, I know I've done Ixtab recently, I just don't remember anything about it. And yeah, it doesn't seem to have anything that scary. And my damage is quite good, and I think I'll just not bother with bravery. Just because there's no reason to spend resources on this fight. Hey, 25,000 more experience. Love that for me. Well, I can turn that in. It will not be a key item, but... Ooh, Mind Flayer is nearby, and there's no way I can take up the Mind Flayer without power armlets to resist the stop, or just a lot more damage. Yeah, I'm very, very familiar with how difficult the Mind Flayer fight is, because you encounter the Mind Flayers also in trial mode. Let me just scooch past you. Just gonna scooch past you and trigger this door. You encounter the Mind Flayers in trial mode, and that is usually what ends my trial mode runs, when I'm just doing LP grinding in my challenge runs, because they will wreck you. The enemies stay standard. As far I'm not aware of an enemy randomizer. That would be nice. That would maybe be cool, or maybe just be a disaster. Hard to say. My damage is definitely less than I'd like. Oh, the ones in trial mode are harder? I didn't actually know that. I don't think I just haven't done the Mind Flayer quest in a while, because I usually just don't do... I usually do hunts up to Enceladus and then stop. Because the Enceladus hunt gives me a third golden amulet. Okay, let's just run. We don't need this. We don't need to be fighting these. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have run, because now they're just gonna show up and beat me up. Okay. Sneak through here. Okay. Oh, that is a good thought. The ammonia leaf. The ammonia leaf drops from the Enceladus. That is probably a key item. Okay. Well, depending on how Hen Mine goes, I think I'll do Enceladus next. It's also in the same area, but yeah, I think that would give me something. Where's the treasure? There it is. A little bit of money. A little bit of money. The real concern with the Mind Flayer fight is they can inflict stop, and I don't think I have any. I have 3 Chronos Tears, which is not a lot. Although the Mind Flayers may not show up, because don't they spawn in the same area where the boss is? Or is that just in trial mode and I'm getting myself confused? May just be getting myself confused. Mind Flayer isn't here. Okay. Yeah, it may not spawn until you beat the boss. I'm not sure. Oh, they spawn here in regular. Okay. Yeah, my guess is they may just not spawn because the hunt wouldn't be available. And the game doesn't want them to spawn here. Okay. Ow. Please cure me. Do I have antidotes? I do, but I also have poison, don't I? Oh, once I get to the save crystal, I should really spend some LP because I have a lot. Because I have a lot of LP that I'm just not spending right now because I'm being silly. I'm too distracted trying to figure out how to progress that I'm not thinking about unlocking abilities or weapons or anything at all. Oh, I've now forgotten. Where do I buy the best mace? I found the best mace for Penella. Was it in Jahara? I should really be better. I should take notes. I'm not going to, but I should. I think I have to refight these things later, so I'm just gonna kind of run past here, because Penella does not have infinite MP. Those are not real treasure chests. Barami says, yes. Thank you. That's right. I knew it was one of the more recent ones. I just, couldn't remember which one. So I'm juggling a lot of things. Okay, now I need to flip this switch. And I don't have any AoE spells, so run! Ow. Can I kill a dinosaur? Probably. Okay, well, Penella wrecked the dinosaur. We're just gonna run past these because I'm a little low on MP right now. And there is a save crystal out here that I'd like to heal at. Should you kill a dinosaur? Well, I did. So I'm gonna say yes. Okay. I don't think I have anything that exciting from you. Oop, that I didn't mean to zoom out on. Let me just see. Because I can get more spells, but Bosch is not going to be dealing a lot of damage. Doesn't look like there's that much utility over here. Let's go here. Let's at least grab Vox and Poisona, so he has a little more he can do. Ether Lore. Yeah, less stand. You know what? Yeah. What are you? Grab this. There was a Demon's Bane somewhere, but I don't remember where it was. Because the past is not real, and you can't prove it. Shield block. Battle Lore. Grab another shield block. Just a lot of shield blocks. There's not much else I... Grab this battle lore. Spellbound, that's actually really good since I'm using... since I'm using bravery. Don't really have anything else I care about. But I guess I can head up this way because it looks like there's a lot of HP lores up here, and those should be fairly useful. All right, Panello, let's get you magic lore. Because that will give you some more cure power. Oh, huh. She gets poles over here. I think there's been some high-level poles that I've been completely ignoring. I don't know that they're better than the mace she has right now, but good to know. Would really love to be getting some, like, some arcane spells, but apparently I don't get arcane spells. They're not real. Channeling is good. We love channeling. I think the rest of these are kind of nothings. Let's go ahead and come up here. Get some HP buffs. What is this? Time magic. Don't care about that right now. Okay. Alright, time to see if we can kill this dragon. Yeah. Well, the problem is, even if we get the reverse license, it doesn't matter. We don't have the reverse spell yet. At least I don't think we do. What spells do we have? Let's take stock of our spells. Okay, we've got these here. Got some decent black magic, some decent... and oil. Okay. I mean, it might. I have the key. Oh, I did the thing again where I should have bravaried. Okay. Let's go ahead and move these two a little bit further apart. Okay, that damage is fine, but not great. Let's add in Bacchus wine. See what that does for me. Okay, so Pinello's hitting quite hard. Pinello's hitting for 1,200 damage. Bosch is hitting for 900. Okay. Yeah, and obviously there's nothing for it to target when it's confused, but it might, like, delay it a bit or cause it to make weird attack decisions, which could help me. Little hard to say. I don't have any weird items that would be useful here, do I? Not really. Not really. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Right? Apparently I'm very fire weak. Why is he taking so much fire damage? Huh. Interesting. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Disable got missed. We love that. Bosch, can you please use another Bacchus wine on yourself? Thank you. Love it. We love getting multi-attack. Oh, you know what? Next time I'm traveling, I should actually go back to the Giza Plains because I should buy some Dispel modes. Because I don't have Dispel yet, and a lot of bosses have buffs. Obviously, this thing does not, but it occurs to me a lot of things will either start with buffs or be able to buff themselves, and I should buy those so I can make them not able to do that. Huzzah! Woo! Oh, he will cast Reflect. That's right. We did not stock up on Phoenix Downs. I should do that as well. Clan Primer! Woo! We got the Clan Primer, everyone. The Clan Primer is huge. The Clan Primer changes everything. Clan Primer. Because that does a bunch of things. Yes! Alright, Hen Mines was absolutely what we needed here. Yes! We can go to Mont Blanc and unlock Elite Hunts. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think a lot of Elite Hunts like have key items as part of doing them. So that may actually be very, very helpful for us. Alright, so before I head... Okay, I have a couple... I have so many things. There's so many things in my mind right now. So, first, I'm going to go to Mount Baramises. Because I want to sell things to buy better mace for Pinello. Then, I'm going to go to... does anyone remember where Phoenix Downs are? Ooh, hold on. Arrows of Light? Hey, I float. Neat. Rand Mace. Yes. Does anyone remember where Phoenix Downs are? Are they here? Hunted by Grand Mace, Hunt and Colados, 5... Yes. Oh, I unlocked the wrong license grid. Shoot. I got my licenses confused. I forgot I'm skipping Doom and Zeus and going directly to Grand. Okay, that's fine. I'll just need to get 130 more LP. That's totally fine. That's very, very doable. Okay, we'll just buy 6 Phoenix Downs just so I have a stockpile of them. Okay. Now we're going to teleport to Jahara so that we can do the Enceladus hunt. That should get us some rewards, maybe some money. And then we'll go to Giza Plains, buy some Dispel motes so we have them on hand in case of emergencies. And then we can go to Mont Blanc. Yes, everything has changed. I was like, I wasn't sure where we were gonna go next or what we were gonna do, but so many things have opened up to us that aren't the Ritteronic Cataract, and that is what we needed. That is 100% what we needed. Colados is this way, right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I'm fighting you. You don't... Sorry. Excuse me. It occurs to me none of you matter to me, so... Just gonna head on down here. And now we have to kill all of these randos. Okay, yeah, there's a couple more down here. Stop it. Okay. Room full of birds. And much like the room full of dudes, we beat them up. And there it is, the Encalados. Maybe I should have actually gotten Dispel before I came here. Oh, he's chunky. Oh, he a chunky boy. I did not realize how chunky he was. Vanello, please use Bravery. Bosch, please use Bacchus Wine. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I should have gotten the Dispel motes before I came here. The FF12 video that I mentioned like 2 hours ago in the stream, being a little annoyed that I didn't realize the turtle's shell choker existed. Don't worry, the room full of dudes will be a significant part of that run because it caused me some issues. The Medallion of Love, that's a weird one, right? What does that do again? Necro Hall of Nabudis, that's right. Ooh, Valkyrie Profile. I've not thought about that game in some time. I'm a big Valkyrie Profile fan. Oh, I can turn off the Bravery Gambit. Okay, I'm gonna kill a few enemies because I'm very close to unlocking the Grand Mace. I need like one more LP. So let's go ahead and unlock that now. And this time I'm unlocking the correct one. I forgot that the main character, that some of the main characters were super bosses in Star Ocean 3. That's weird. Alright, and we have the best mace, the Grand Mace. Hooray! How much damage is she dealing now? 1,500! Okay. Pinello is not messing around. Okay. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's get to Jahara, where I can actually turn in 2 quests, because I did the X tab when I didn't really mean to. Ooh, disease on everything, not immune? That is very good. Are you? No? I think... Oh, you know what? The Encalados is here, and then the X-Tab is in the... Oh, shoot! I can't turn in the Enceladus Hunt. I need the key item to turn it in. Ooh, Siphon. That's nice. Although, did the Enceladus not give us a key item? Not give us anything? When I killed it? Or did it give something and I wasn't paying enough attention? Now I'm trying to remember what has happened. Okay. It gave... Oh, it gave the Medallion of Love. We were just talking... It is so amazing how quickly information leaves my brain forever. Like, just immediately gone. It's like, it gave me the Medallion of Love, and then we talked about it, and then I forgot. Oh, boy. My brain is an experience. Alright, anyway. Yeah. This is why chat's here, to remind me of the things I've said and done. Like 4 seconds ago. Dispel motes. I'm here for dispel motes. Where'd I get all this money? Did something give me like $70,000? Ooh, platinum sword. We'll just buy that and give that to Bosch so he's a little stronger. Ooh, shielded armor for auto protect? I've apparently been sleeping on better armor here. Oh, okay. The Enceladus Hunt gave it to... No, the X-Tab. The X-Tab would have. Because I couldn't turn in the Enceladus Hunt. Because I don't actually have the key item you need to convince the man that you've killed the Enceladus. Okay. I'm so surprised we still don't have a second party member. I'm genuinely very surprised we do not have two party. We're still on 2 party members after 3 hours. No, maces are not two-handed. I'm just stupid, and no, they are not two-handed. They are one-handed. However, it doesn't look like she unlocks shields. Dark Bishops apparently don't get shields as I'm looking at it. I did not realize I thought I was being silly and just hadn't taken the time to unlock a license to equip a shield. But no, she just doesn't get any. Alright. Clan Primer. We got the Clan Primer. Yeah, Fran is just hanging out in a rude village and refuses to join our party. Let me in, please. Thank you. Yeah, whenever we unlock second license grids, I know I need to give one to Penelo that gives her shields. Montblanc, hello, sir. I am now a member of Clan Centurio. Hello. Alright. Pile of silver liquid and some money. Venturio Hero's badge. I don't know what that is. I am a rear guard already. Fiery arrows. I already have some of those. I defeated a demon wall. A Burgonet. Or Bourgogne. I don't actually know. Cat Ear Hood. Oh, that's good. Isn't that the one that boosts speed by 50? I do have an Esper. I haven't used it. Any new marks? I do have to accept all the marks, unfortunately. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, that's the one that turns LP into Gil. To be fair, that might end up being useful. Because I have double LP. The randomizer let me set LP and experience to be doubled. But there is no way to increase Gil acquired. So I may reach a point where I don't need LP anymore. And Gil ends up being more valuable. So that may actually be worth equipping at some point. And now we get to find out if this shop is randomized. It is! Hello, Antares. And a terrible bow. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, it was only in vanilla. Okay, so we can buy Scathe Motes. That would be a very expensive way to kill bosses, but... yeah, double experience for when we get another party member. Yeah, like, double experience would normally be good, but, we're already getting double experience, so... what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Let's do 2 more hunts, just to wrap it up. Yeah, 2,300. Not cheap, but with how much money you can get later on, and since we may not get Scathe... check the west gate for a green banga. Sure. While I'm here, we can do that. I do not see a green banga. Oh, I have seen a green banga. Sure. Okay. There was a green banga there. I don't know what his deal is. His quick quest has a key item. Oh, does it? Okay. I will make a note of that. Actually, do you need to be strong to do that quest? I think I've literally never done that quest. Because if not, we may do that real quick, because otherwise I'm going to forget. Nope, not a... Nope, we do not have any additional party members, unfortunately. You give me quest? I will. And to the east. There's a boss that's kind of strong. Then maybe I'll save it for next time. Because obviously we're not finishing this tonight, which I never expected to. And if I'm remembering correctly, we just have to kill everything in this area. And then the Cluckatrice will spawn. I believe is how this works. I don't actually remember if you need to kill the rabbits. I'm going to anyway. Oh, the item is before the boss. Okay. Alright. This should be easy enough. Oh. One's turning to stone. Can I kill you before I need to deal with that stone situation? Because I only have 1 gold needle. Okay, doesn't look like that gives no key items for the Cluckatrice. Hello. Please give me thing. Thank you for money, I guess. Easy peasy. Oh, didn't interact with a crystal. Bosch has turned to stone. All right, let's go ahead and save. And it is 9 o'clock, so we are going to call it for today's lovely stream. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. Hope everybody had fun. We will be resuming this Sunday, 6 p.m. It's sort of the normal time at which I stream. Glad everyone seemed to enjoy it. Hope to see everybody then. Because hopefully my plan is to take this randomizer to finish it. Which could take a while. Turns out a lot of things are randomized. But regardless, thanks everybody for stopping by. And have a safe trip home, everybody.